This is the WJTS News. I'm Joy Holt. The Jasper police were busy this weekend. A welfare check conducted by authorities earlier Friday evening ended with the arrest of a Jasper man who was wanted on several warrants and was also found to be in possession of drugs and paraphernalia. Around 6:30 Sunday night, Jasper police received a call from a concerned citizen who asked that police perform a welfare check on a friend who lived at a home located along the 1500 block of Mill Street. The caller told police that their friend was in the company of 36-year-old Jerry Robinson of Jasper, who was alleged to have made comments threatening to harm the caller's friend. A check of Robinson by police found that he had active warrants through both Vanderburgh and Warwick counties. Police found Robinson near the intersection of 14th and Dewey Streets, and while placing him under arrest for the active warrants, officers found Robinson in possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. He was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on misdemeanor counts of possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. A Jasper woman who worked at a local grocery retailer was arrested early this morning after she was accused of stealing money from her employer. Shortly after 7 o'clock this morning, officers with the Jasper Police Department were called to Holiday Foods along 3rd Avenue on the city's southeast side in reference to a report that a female employee had been taking money from the store. Police allege that 50-year-old Cynthia Deneau of Jasper more than once had taken money from the store that totaled more than $440. Deneau was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on a misdemeanor count of theft. Every year, millions of Americans utilize the convenience of online shopping, resulting in a more than $200 billion industry. While convenient online shopping impacts our local brick and mortar stores, since online retailers, unless they have a facility located in Indiana, do not have to collect Indiana sales tax. Senate Bill 545 looks to correct this issue and put online and brick and mortar stores back on the same playing field. District 48 State Senator Mark Messmer of Jasper says under Senate Bill 545, companies that sell at least $100,000 of product or have 200 separate retail transactions per year in Indiana would be required to collect our state's sales tax.
Our state loses a significant amount of revenue since these out-of-state retailers are not required to collect sales tax. A study published by the Indiana Fiscal Policy Institute and Ball State University estimates a $77 million loss in revenue for the state in 2012 alone, while a University of Tennessee study estimates the loss to be about $195 million.
Messmer says regardless of how much money is lost, the discrepancy puts brick and mortar stores at a disadvantage since they have to collect the tax. He says our tax system is at its strongest when it's fair to everyone, and this bill is a step in the right direction, making our system more equitable for these retailers. The bill passed the Senate last week by a vote of 42-1. It will now move on to the House of Representatives for further consideration. To continue to stay up to date on the progress of this bill as it moves through the House, please visit www.in.gov/IGA. You can contact Messmer's office directly with your questions and concerns by email at senator.messmer@iga.in.gov or by phone at 1-800-382-9467. In other state legislative news, State Representative Lloyd Arnold of District 74 has authored a new bill that would allow small cities and towns to designate a redevelopment district within their downtown's main streets. This piece of legislation would give cities and towns with no more than 20,000 residents the chance to establish a mile-long district that redirects all sales taxes generated within that area to a special town fund. This fund could then be used to establish financial stability and develop the community further to fit the needs and desires of the residents, such as attracting additional businesses and visitors. Currently, towns and cities must apply through the state and get approved before a section of their municipality can be considered a redevelopment district. The state usually only grants redevelopment status to districts that have some sort of historical significance. Arnold says this bill would empower the community to develop and expand their main thoroughfares, along with helping the small businesses that depend on local customers to grow and succeed. It would also strengthen the economic environment for job creators and tourist attractions. Lloyd Arnold represents House District 74, which includes portions of Spencer, Du Bois, Perry, Crawford, and Orange counties. You may contact him with any questions or input at 317-232-9793 or by email at h74@iga.in.gov. In local news, stay tuned. Your local 5-day forecast is up after these messages.